Hi students, in this video we will discuss about strings. So what is a string? So here character arrays are called as strings. So in the previous sessions we discussed about integer arrays. Here this character arrays means we will store characters in the array. So character arrays are called as strings. Here strings are used to store, that is, group of characters. We call them as names of students, employees, books, persons details, etc. So in order to store group of strings, we use group of characters, we use strings. Here syntax for declaring a string. How to declare a string? The syntax here is char name of size. We need to mention the size. Then we will see example for initializing a string. Example for initializing a string. Char str of 30 equal to Sachin. So here I am initializing a string char str of 30 equal to Sachin. So tell me what happens here. With the name str of 30, with the name str, memory will be allocated continuously for 30 locations. Index starts from 0 and ends at 29. This is also an array, but we store characters. And we are initializing with the string called Sachin, S-A-C-H-I-N, Sachin. So what happens here? S will be stored in first location. The second character A will be stored in second location. C will be stored in third location. H will be stored in fourth location. I will be stored in fifth location. N will be stored in sixth location. And then it stores \0. Okay. Now here what is this \0? This \0 is called as null character. What is this \0? So this \0 is called as null character. In order to identify the end of the string, we use this null character will be appended. To identify the end of the string, this null character will be appended. Because in integer arrays we will store n elements, that is 0 to n-1 we can access. So in strings where the string is ending, we cannot identify directly. So suppose for example in this string there are 6 characters. So if you accept a name from the user, some names will have 4 characters, some person's name will have 5 characters, some person's name may have 7 characters, some person's name may have 10 characters. It varies from person to person or name to name. So in order to identify the end of the string, every string ends with a null character. This \0 will be appended automatically at the end of the string. So as it appends with \0 or null character, so there is another definition for string, or we can call the exact definition for string. So in most of the books we find this definition. Is that a? So here we call it as, the other definition for a string is a null terminated character array is known as string. What is a string? A null terminated character array is known as string. That is, every string ends with null character. So in strings what will happen? If the size is n, we can store only n-1 characters in a string, because one location we should leave for null character. Okay, we can store only n minus 1 characters. One location we should leave for null character. Here the string size is 30, so we can store only 29 characters. At the end it must append with \0. And here the format specifier for string is, we use, if you want to display the complete string at a time, so we use %s. %s is the format specifier for string. Okay, and one more very important point, in scanf using ampersand is optional. So if you want, we can use or we can avoid while accepting a string. While accepting a string, it is optional to use ampersand. Now let us see so few examples on strings. The first example we will see that initializing a string and displaying it onto the screen. Okay, so in this example, initializing and displaying a string onto the screen, here we will see, one second. So here, in order to remove this part, so initializing and displaying a string, so as we have already initialized here, let me show you the same example. Char str of 30 equal to Sachin. Here I have initialized a string. Now I want to display one character onto the screen. In order to display one character, for I equal to 0, I less than, generally in integer arrays we use I less than n or I less than 5 or something we will use. But here we know that every string, there are number of characters, but every string ends with null character. So we need to display from 0 to until we reach to null character we need to display. So this point is very important in strings, that is str of I not equal to \0, str of I not equal to \0, then I plus plus, then printf, display that character onto the screen, %c /n str of I. So what happens here, first time, what is the value of I? 0. str of 0, what is str of 0? S. S is not equal to \0, true. So it enters into this block, that character S will be displayed onto the screen. After that I plus plus 1, str of 1 is A. A not equal to \0, S true, enters, displays A. Similarly I plus plus, now I value becomes 2, str of 2 is C. C not equal to \0, S, enters, displays C onto the screen. Similarly I plus plus, then now I value becomes 3, so str of 3 is H. H not equal to \0, S, displays H. Then again I plus plus 4, str of 4 is I. I not equal to \0, true, enters, displays I. Then again I plus plus 5, str of 5 is N. N not equal to \0, true, displays N. Then again I plus plus 6, str of 6 is \0. \0 not equal to \0, false. That is up to \0 will be displayed onto the screen. Here in this case, this point is very important and it plays a very important role. What is that? str of I not equal to \0 means this loop will be iterated until, that is str of I reaches to null character. Why we are using str of I not equal to \0 means we need to display the characters, if you, as we want to display all the characters until the end of the string, we need to display all the characters. So we are using str of I not equal to \0 because we know that every string ends with null character. Okay, so here I will show you two examples. First example we will discuss initializing a string and displaying onto the screen. Then second example we will see accepting a string and displaying a string onto the screen. Here, so this is the example, initializing a string and displaying it onto the screen. Char str of 20 equal to Sachin. The same example for I equal to 0, str of I not equal to \0, I plus plus. Printf str of I. str of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 will be displayed onto the screen. Let us run this program. So here you can see the output SACHIN. Suppose if you want to display the complete string, as we discussed that the format specifier for string is percentages. If you want to display the complete string at a time, str equal to %s/n comma str. You can use directly str equal to %s/n comma str. If you use directly, it displays the complete string at a time onto the screen. Here you can see, so this part str printf, using printf we displayed str equal to Sachin. Okay, now here, so this is initializing a string and displaying it onto the screen. Now the next example we will see accepting a string, that is reading a string from the user and displaying it onto the screen. Now this also we will see two cases. So first let me show you. So here ask the user enter your sweet name. So ask the user sweet name, right? So listen carefully ma, I will show you the common example, common mistake what people will make here. So scanf, it is a format specifier for string, percentages, then str, then end with a semicolon. Save your program. First I will show you the common mistake what the people will make. Okay, now run your program, enter your sweet name. So SACHIN Sachin I have entered. See the output displaying SACHIN Sachin. Now let us run once again. Right. So here SACHIN Sachin displays output onto the screen. Observe carefully. Here I have used two spaces. Okay, if you are using some other editor, if you use space, it will not display, it will not read the string. Okay, you should be careful while using. If you give space, we should not give space. Okay, in some editors will not support this. So better what you need to do, instead of giving the space, you use here, save your program, compile and run the program. So here after colon directly you can type Sachin, it displays output onto the screen. Now similarly if you see here, so we are not using ampersand in the string. Even if you ampersand, use ampersand, no issues, but in strings it is not required to use ampersand. Now let us use SACHIN Sachin, display Sachin onto the screen. This is with ampersand also. Okay, now remove this ampersand. Now let us save this program, then compile and run the program. Please concentrate here. Here I will try to enter the name with the spaces. So Ravi Kumar, what happened here? It is reading only Ravi. So if you give any space in between the name, it will assume that this is the end of the string and it will stop reading at that point itself. Okay, it will assume that this is the end of the string. If you want to read including spaces, then what we need to do here is, so here we have different methods and here we have a predefined function called getS of str. So getS is used, it is a predefined function used to read including spaces, used to read the data including spaces, till one line of data it will read. Now you enter with the spaces Ravi Kumar. Now you can find, so Ravi Kumar, it will read including spaces. Okay, now so this is how to read. And there is another method using scanf if you want to read including spaces. So here we can use scanf. So within the double quotes, so XOR operator, then \n. So this method also we can use for reading including spaces. It will read until we press enter key. You can use any one of the method to read the strings. Ravi Kumar, you can see it reads including spaces. Even two spaces we can give. Okay. Now, thank you. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. If you have any doubts in this, please comment.